Yo, what's good, man? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, welcome. It's a pleasure to have you here. You know what I'm saying? We back at it, man, with another video. You feel me? Hey, if you don't know, and if you remember, we're keeping the mind solid and getting the body cut up. All right, so listen, this video right here, we're about to do some beginner exercises for the beginners out there that that's wanting to get into calisthenics. I'm gonna show y'all the easiest, simplest routine that you could do, and as long as you do this consistently, you will be able to be a beast when it comes to the foundation, when it comes to the basics. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna hit the basics right now. We're gonna get right one time, tap in with your boy. So we're gonna be starting off with our push-ups. Right now, I'll be doing some incline push-ups. So anytime I got an elevated bar or elevated surface, you're gonna be doing incline push-ups. All right. So we're gonna start off with our first set. We're doing 10 reps. So when you do your push-ups, make sure that your elbows is not flared out. Cause a lot of people like to have the elbows flared out. Do not make sure your back is not sunken in. You feel me? Make sure your back is straight and aligned. All right, with your head. All right, so we're gonna move on to the next exercise. We've been doing our pull-ups, all right? So pull-ups is one hell of a beast. But I'll show you this though. If you wanna get right with your pull-ups, find you some dip bars, right? And practice your pull-ups like this. So even if you're doing these, you could do these anywhere that you could place your body underneath the countertop. It could be under some a desk or something. Desk, it could be. Listen, be creative, be innovative, and do what you gotta do. All right. It's drizzling right now. We're gonna just do 5 sets because it's drizzling outside. All right. So our pull-ups, you could do full range, or you could do, half reps, prison style pull-ups. We want to make sure that your body is straight down. If you're tall, you could bend your knees, you could cross your knees, cross your legs, but make sure your body, its face is like straight down. Your toes is pointing straight down. You feel me? Your elbows tucked inwards as much as possible. And you get that pull. All right? The wider you go, the more you're going to get that wider back. Okay? Next exercise we got, we're going to be hitting our dips. So, I love doing dips. Start off, it's a B right there. You want to go down, not too much, but you want to make sure that you're stretching out that chest. You're getting some deep stretches when you go down. All right, that's 3, 4, 5. Keep your head straight up. You want to keep your arms tucked in as much as possible because you will be hitting triceps as well. All right. And we're going to do one more exercise, is our squats. All right. So you know how squats go already. We're hitting 10 of these. All right, so that's 10. So that's all you gotta do. It's all about it's all about the basics. It's all about the foundation. All right. Once you master the foundations, then you start adding on the weights. You feel me? The foundation is your body. Once you can master your body, the control of your body, or you'll be a beast when it comes to lifting weights and doing everything else because you got that real life strength, not just the strength that comes from just the weights. You got a real life strength because you're doing things that you know that takes strength to really control your body with. A lot of people can't lift their own body weight. You feel me? A lot of people can't just move their own body like that. They can move weights, but they can't move their body. You feel me? When it comes to certain things, it's hard for people to do pull-ups sometimes, or even do 20 push-ups and shit like that. You know. So we're gonna do our second set. All right. Real simple workout. So we're on our second set. We're just doing 5 sets, just so I can show y'all what y'all supposed to be doing. If you're a beginner, you keep it real, keep it simple. You know what I'm saying? I like to keep things simple because less is more. You understand? Less is more. All right. So you always want to focus on making sure that you get in the proper form, bro. Because a lot of people when they start off, the form don't be too right. The pull-ups don't be too right when it comes to form. And you could do a lot of reps, but if the form is not correct, then you kind of just wasting your time and wasting your energy. So we don't want to waste our energy. We want to make our energy. We want to make sure we're using our energy wisely. You know what I'm saying? Making sure that our reps is counting. And like I said, the pull-ups, make sure your chin is above the bar. Make sure that if you're starting off, if you're a beginner, start out with the full range of motion. You know what I'm saying? So you can really make sure you're having proper form. That. But if you can't do it, start off with the dips and do it like this. These right here is a great way to get into the pull-ups if you're a beginner. All right, we're on to our dips though. All right, we're gonna start off up top. You wanna bend, cross your legs, go down slowly, come up. So one thing about dips is if you want to hit more of your chest, you will want to lean in forward. That right there will hit more of your chest. If you want to hit more of your triceps, you want to go straight down. You want to keep your upper body more to the, going up, straight up. You go straight down, come straight up. If you want more of your chest, you lean in, then you push up. You lean in, and you push up. All right. So this right here is like I'm telling you, this is all you need right here. You don't have to do a lot. Once you do this, and you do this on a consistent basis, you will see how your body transform. All right, we're gonna do these squats. When you do your squats, I don't like to like go full range on that. But I like extend my knees all the way. I like to always keep a little contraction, a little bend, a little pressure on the quads. All right. Calisthenics, I love it because you have a lot of freedom. You know what I'm saying? You're not restricted to like just lifting these weights or doing these machines. You can do a lot when it comes to calisthenics. That's what I like about it. Like even handstands. I don't do the handstands too much, but I used to. You know what I'm saying? As you get older, you kind of like, you feel me? You kind of ease off of certain things. But sometimes it's good to get back into it as well. So, yeah, like you could do handstands, for example, like this. Handstand push ups. Okay. All right. See, handstand push up is another level. You do that, that's good for like the shoulders, you know? Good for your shoulders. But that takes consistency of doing, you know, hitting the basics and practice. All right. So we're on our third set. Back to our incline push-ups. And we're on our pull-ups. Like I said, calisthenics, man, give you that freedom, give you that freedom to do whatever, be creative, man, and have fun. You feel me? Have fun while you do this, man. Don't take all this shit too seriously. Have fun with it, man. Enjoy the workout, enjoy the moment. You feel me? All right. We're on our third set, remember. So only thing you gotta do is about 5 sets of these. You do these every day, you will definitely see the change in your body, see the change in your energy. Hit the dips, 10 reps. I hit the squats. All of this right here is good for balance, you know, flexibility, coordination. Hit these squats. All right, we're on our fourth set. Only thing you want to do is just be active on a daily basis, man. You know, coming out here, it takes action to come out here. You can't just sit in the house talking about, I'm going to go to the park, I'm going to go to the bars and do this and do that, but you ain't get off the couch yet. You can't just manifest your way into being at the park. You ain't take no action. You gotta take action. Son. All right. Squats. You got one more set. All right, this is the last set, last set. Y'all get right with your boy, man. Y'all tap in and get right with your boy. Y'all get some money with your boy, man. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're on our pull-ups. You know, I don't like to rest too much. You want to keep that heart rate up. You want to keep that momentum. You want to work on your cardio at the same time. You take less breaks, less time on your rest, and you keep on pushing. Keep on pushing. All right. You're on our squats. Last set. Last set. All right, man. So that was a video. Show y'all beginners what y'all could do outside at the park. If you got pull-up bars in your house, you can do the same workout. If you don't have no dip bars at the house, get you 2 chairs, 2 strong, stable chairs. You could use those. You could do dips anywhere. Only thing you need is a little level to a surface. Get you some dips like this. All right. So listen, there's no excuse. Hit this calisthenics workout for y'all men. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to be active. A part of masculinity is being active. All right. Feminine is the one that lays down, relax, you know, don't really do too much. But you as a man, you have to be active. All right. That's part of your masculinity. That's what give you that energy that people respect and they admire. All right. So listen, y'all have a great day today. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I will see y'all in the next video. Y'all take care of yourself. Y'all love yourself. Y'all be good to yourself. Put yourself first. You know what I'm saying? Believe in yourself and all that good stuff, man. All right, so listen, remember, we're keeping the mind solid and getting the body cut up. I'm gone.